Right, we've fired the pots in the Raku kiln. You saw the journey. You saw the pots thrown on the wheel. You saw them coming out of the biscuit kiln. You saw me applying the glaze. And you saw them go into the Raku kiln. And you saw the spectacular event of the hot pots coming from the kiln into the sawdust and then into the water. We've cleaned them up now. All we used is a scouring pad and some clean water and rub all the scum and sawdust off the surface of the pot, and that reveals the glaze underneath. We've got varying degrees of success. I think the two smaller bowls have turned out really well. The contrast between the metallic sheen of the glaze on the inside and outside contrasts beautifully with the carbonisation of the body. That's the black effect. This would normally be a sort of white or buffy colour. I think the difference between this and the standard glazes that you saw on the other items is that so much of this is the alchemy of the kiln and the placing in the sawdust. You might wish to try other materials to do the post-reduction in. Shredded paper, wood wool, different types of sawdust or shavings can give different effects. The inside of this one is particularly good. This was the white underglaze with the clear over the top. There's a lovely crackle on the surface, and the black line around the top frames this really well. On the outside of this, I think maybe in hindsight I would have put slightly less glaze on the outside, but nonetheless it's a very interesting effect. You can still see the red and the black underneath, and again this is contrasted with the carbonisation of the foot ring. The copper has worked really nicely in here. You've got the green of the copper here, you've got the metallic quality and the crystals growing in the glaze here, and also the red which is developed when you reduce copper. Again, I think maybe a little bit too much on the outside, so a little bit less. But this is what the process is all about. It's all a learning curve. You make, you apply the glazes, you fire them, then you assess them. And then from that information, you can take that forward into the next pots that you make. And it's very often the case that the ones that you think may be least successful can be the most successful, and the ones that you think are going to be really stunning maybe aren't as good as you would maybe wish. All in all, it's been a very successful firing. The beauty of Raku is the instant quality of it. The fact that you don't have to wait 18, 20 hours to see the product of your firing. And it's one of the most interactive processes in ceramics. So what I would say, get yourself a kiln, get some glazes and get firing.